Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
You find yourself in a tavern.
Oh, we should have checked for traps.
I knew he forgot something.
I think I can reason with him.
You killed his father.
Can I have sex with it?
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna touch a sword.
Don't touch the sword!
The child is evil, right?
Obviously.
I could cast Fireball.
Always cast Fireball.
All right, roll for it. Welcome to Friday Night Quests. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Jay Jones. This week we bring you the final episode of Season 20. As a reminder, next week is our Aftermath episode for this season, where Mike will ask me your questions about this adventure. If you'd like to have a question read on the air, please email us at FridayNightQuests@gmail.com or send your questions via Twitter to @PartialArc using the hashtag FNQAftermath. And then in 2 weeks, the Velvet League finale begins. This episode includes music by Kevin MacLeod of Incomptech.com. You can find the track listing and credits in the show notes. Without further ado, let's get to the game. Previously on Friday Night Quests, the Velvet League is trying to get through a portal into Limbo, but as their purple worm Vincent tries to break through reality, a blue dragon has forced its way into the creature's mouth, along with 6 Githyanki riders. Things aren't looking so good is what I'm trying to say. Up next is Sweeney.
Where are Michael and Umbernacht?
They're right next to you.
Okay. I'm gonna turn to them both and say, "We are fucked. Please help."
Please roll a persuasion check.
For begging.
Hey, I didn't roll garbage.
Good.
15.
Okay. Michael walks up to you.
You don't say. Fucked? Do you know where I came from, little man?
No, you didn't answer your text, dog.
I was in the middle of a battle. My brothers are dying right now.
We're gonna die if you don't do something.
What do you mean, do what? Where am I?
I reach up, I grab his jaw, and I just lean him out of the mansion to point his head towards the blue dragon. I go, "Please help us!" I know I probably can't actually grab his jaw.
As you grab his jaw.
Oh, I don't know why I thought this would end well.
Are you going to do a strength check for me? Because you're trying to move the jaw and neck and body of an angel.
Ooh, 15 plus 0.
So you struggle against his jaw. He grabs your wrist and you feel your bones crack.
I need those for stuff.
You're going to take 15 damage.
Okay.
And he pulls your hand out, but as he pulls your hand out, your hand is kind of pointing out towards the exit of the mansion. And he looks out and he sees just whatever the hell is going on outside of these doors.
A tunnel of teeth.
A tunnel of teeth, but the teeth are also have like as if water was crashing above and below it, like purple and white and green and red and like as if someone had taken a rainbow, solidified it, and then smashed it as it's shattering over the teeth of this creature, and also sees a blue dragon. So basically,
What have you got me into?
We're gonna save the world.
as you're saying this to Michael, Umbernacht has kind of flipped over on his side and dropped the skeleton horse. It's not what it looks like, I swear. I'm having a night in.
Umbernacht, we're not kink-shaming. Please help save us.
What do you mean save you? Where am I? Is this
Help!
is the Kemp's estate?
Look out the window and help. Not the window. The window doesn't point to... Window's just like art. Look at the door.
So Umbernacht looks out the door. What the hell have you gotten me into?
Fight the dragon.
What do you mean fight the dragon? What kind of dragon?
Wait,
I didn't think that was ambiguous.
Wait, don't fight the dragon. I have an idea.
It's not their turn anyway.
I know, but I'm gonna point something out.
Okay.
On the way Jay has described how this dragon's getting in.
Do the...
That dragon needs to get in through a mouth
Yeah.
filled with what?
Lots of teeth.
Sharp, pointy teeth.
Yep.
And if I could do a good charisma on Vinny,
Yep.
we can just make hey Vinny, chomp.
Wait, I'm out there.
No, you're in the back.
Okay.
You're past that.
Your turn comes before hers anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. We could just make Vinny go nom nom,
Look,
and
if-
then just Teeth.
Horace, if you want to shatter helm your way
Yeah.
into that row of teeth, I mean, you can do whatever you
I
want.
also
I'll let you do it right now if you
No.
like.
Shatterhelm into the mansion?
If that's how teleport works, yeah.
You can teleport just outside the mansion and fly in.
Like on the porch.
Because you can't teleport through dimensions, but you can
Okay.
teleport
Okay.
right up front.
All right.
So, I'm going to need you real quick to
Oh.
make a persuasion check on Umbernacht.
9.
He looks pretty freaking... He looks like he's freaking out right now.
Yeah, checks out.
Okay. Now, off the back of this blue dragon...
No.
Yeah.
You see off the back of this blue dragon, Izzy, and you see this, because everybody else is either talking to an angel and a dragon or flying down the gullet of a purple worm. You see off the back of this blue dragon, you see the Githyanki start to tie ropes and start to rappel down its back, sliding down. They are just above the row of teeth, but it looks like they're trying to rappel out so they're not landing directly on top of the teeth. You see a few of them have grabbed a few things like nets. Some of them are grabbing hooks. Some are grabbing spears. Izzy, can you give me a perception check?
22.
Okay. You're noticing as these Githyanki are rappelling down, they're not wearing some of the attire that you had seen previously when you had run into Githyanki. They're not really wearing armor. They're not really wearing some of the swords you had seen before. They're just carrying, it seems like, simple clothes with spears and hooks, and some of them are grabbing nets, but that's what you notice. And they're sliding down the ropes of this blue dragon. Up next is Horace.
I'm going to teleport in front of the mansion door with my Shatterhelm.
All right. So I think you just use up one of the charges and you teleport.
Yeah.
So let me give you an idea of what you can see. You can see the back of Mordenkainen's...
Right.
So you see a shimmer. So you could land right below the shimmer, which you do see. So if you do teleport,
Yeah.
you'll have to make a dexterity check, but you could palm the...
Well, I can fly.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I can fly.
Yeah, so you could safely,
Yeah.
teleport just below it.
Yeah, sure. I'm going to do that.
Do it.
All right.
Yes.
So you use one of the charges. The Shatterhelm, you feel a golden... It feels like a golden color. You can't really describe...
It's like a taste of gold.
Yeah, a taste of gold in your mouth.
right.
You taste metallic, and your body bends in like you're breathing in deep, but everywhere, and then you are right beneath the lip of this doorway.
Okay, I'll fly in.
Okay? You fly right up.
Yeah.
And that'll be your turn.
Oh.
Okay.
Using the teleport and your move being fly.
So what do I see when I fly in? Do I see him arguing
Yeah,
with
when you
an
fly
angel
in,
and a dragon?
you see him arguing with Michael,
Okay.
who's still holding his wrist, but Michael is focused firmly on what is happening from where you just came from. He's staring out the doorway.
So you just appeared in his field of vision.
And you see who Sweeney is looking at right now, Umbernacht, who's sitting there in goo and mucus, and he's dropped this body of a skeleton horse on the ground in front of him, and he looks terrified. His eyes are wide, and he's looking out the door and sees you, and that's what you see when you fly in there.
Okay. I guess I'll say something right
Sure.
when I come in. I'll be like, "Oh, thank God, it's you guys." I'm sincere.
Yeah.
It's not sarcastic.
Was that your first time teleporting?
I think so.
Cool.
Felt weird.
I think that is your first time.
It is.
Well,
Well, I've teleported through.
I mean, you
Sweeney's.
phase shifted.
His
to
first,
different-
Yeah, we've used-
self.
That was the first time I
You've done
chose.
planar shifts quite
Good
a bit.
job.
Yeah, but it's
time
the first
I
time you've done
chose.
it of your own volition.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job. You got
Yeah.
back in the mansion.
Nice.
Turns out I'm pretty intelligent.
Now,
Good thing you read your
to,
sheet.
to activate your Shatterhelm, what thought did you think to make yourself teleport?
Oh, it was mostly. I don't want to say anus, but it was anus.
Okay.
Just the thought, just the
Thought
word
of
anus.
hitting the anus.
Yeah, because I was like center on my own anus and bring my entire body into it, and then
Oh.
make a opposite anus. Because during like math class, I didn't
What?
really study.
Oh my God, you've unlocked its true power. Wings expand out of the helm of the Shatterhelm. And
That is
no.
kind of how they describe port keys in Harry Potter, as like being pulled through a siphon.
button.
So yeah, the belly button. That's right. So yours is just a little lower.
Yeah. Yeah, it felt like everything went through, and I like imagined a negative anus on the other side, and I came out that place.
So, did you get shat out
You
of?
shat your own
I
self
actually
out.
shat inward and then was like transported to a negative shit.
Yeah. See, it's kind of like a dream when you go through that realm. It's a realm that not many people know because the memory fades after only a few moments.
Years.
But
I was Leonardo DiCaprio in
you were
Inception.
talking to an iridescent, ghostly anus that was telling you the secrets of the world.
It's like 2001.
Yeah. I feel changed. I'm a different person.
All right. So make a charisma check for me. Because that's just like a flat up.
That dice spun so dramatically.
It spun for so long.
It spun like the top from Inception.
It heard that we were
12.
talking about Inception.
And then it was a 2.
It's not bad enough for it to happen, but I kind of wanted you to say that and then vomit a little bit because that was your first time teleporting.
It was, it was 12. Yeah, I could do a Constitution save to prevent myself from vomiting.
in your mouth.
But you're rolling so well, Jeremy.
You want me to do a Constitution?
Yeah, give me a Constitution saving throw. Your Constitution's pretty good.
I'm rolling a different die.
What was that?
That's
what was it, Jeremy?
Turns out it was 17 because I'm super buff.
Jesus.
And I can hold my own puke.
So you don't vomit, but you catch it in your throat.
Yeah.
So you're a little bit like,
Salsa.
all right, Izzy, it's your turn.
It's like, it's when you eat a lot of salsa and you stand up too quick. You get the salsa upchucks.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're back in the mansion. I'm going to take a hold of the rope that's attached to Vincent's tonsil, and I'm going to do speak with animals. And at level 1, and I'm going to be like, Vinny, chomp down for mommy.
Okay. You're going to need to do a charisma check, but because you did speak with animals, I'll give you advantage.
24.
24, huh? So the blue dragon is clawing on the inside of the mouth as these Githyanki are rappelling down from the ropes. And as they're rappelling down, you see the rainbow colors cascading off of them like as if there's a light in the room. And suddenly the light fades from one of their cheeks and it gets darker. And they look up and they see and just teeth like waves crash down all at once as the mouth closes on the blue dragon and the Githyanki. The Githyanki are impaled on the spikes as the blue dragon pulls itself through the maw at the last moment as the teeth come through and embed itself deep in its body. I'm gonna have to get this for you. I'm gonna let you make a attack against this blue dragon. Roll a attack for me. You're gonna roll for the purple worm. You get a +9 to hit.
Son of a bitch, 10.
You rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. So
Turns out the purple worm had cavities.
those teeth are just not what they used to be.
That's
Turns out when you chew on enough reality, you don't clean your teeth afterwards.
Yeah.
How
Food
can
for
that be a
thought.
1? Like, how can you miss when you're literally
So
already on teeth?
That's for the
Here's the
that's
thing.
the DM to describe.
So the DM will make a call here because for cinematic effect you did close the mouth on this dragon. So because you rolled low, you didn't get the full row of teeth on this thing. It managed to slip through just in enough time. So you're going to do damage, but you're going to do half damage, which is still 30 damage. So you're still going to do 30 piercing damage on this blue dragon.
Okay.
So the teeth come in and catch the back hide of this dragon as it slips through. It rips off the whole tops of the actual structure upon it, and the Githyanki fall and pierce like as if they were falling on top of pikes onto the teeth. And are dead, essentially. And you see the remnants and pieces that were atop this blue dragon shatter and fly across the floor of the mouth of this purple worm. All right.
Cool.
So that's going to be your turn. Up next is the blue dragon that you just completely messed up.
I messed up. Vincent did all the work here. Good burn.
So the blue dragon kind of steadies itself and starts to stand up inside the mouth of this purple worm, and will have to try to steady itself against the muscles that are moving around it. Oh, that's not very good. Doesn't have very good dex. Interesting. Okay. So roll a 7. So as it goes to move, the muscles contract around its leg and tighten, and the blue dragon goes to fly at you, Izzy, and cannot move, and it is held in place against the muscles. It growls, and almost as if it's barking at you, it basically opens its mouth, and in its maw you see light. You see crackling energy and lightning pulse and flicker, and out of its mouth you see a lightning bolt, lightning breath cascade out at you, Izzy. And I'll need a dexterity saving throw.
18.
18. Unfortunately, that's not enough.
Oh, shit.
You take 66 lightning damage.
Oh my God.
As this lightning breath rips through your body at the doorway of the mansion.
Oh.
And it just riddles you as if you can see your bones as the lightning racks your body.
Holy shit.
Sweeney, you're up next. And you just, as you're standing there arguing with Umbernacht and the angel, you see lightning pour through the mouth of your mansion. You want me to go out there?
I think my hair's all white now.
It's a good look.
I'm lying prone on the floor right now, just on my back.
Just
Ready, just
toasting.
Is my hair white? Do I still have hair? Can one of you check? I'm like swatting at your feet.
I will... Yeah, I'll tap Umbernacht and Michael. I'll hold on to both of them. I will cast Greater Invisibility on them at 6th level, so 1 level higher, to make them both invisible, and I'll say, the dragon won't see you coming. You will fucking tear them apart. Please help.
Persuasion check.
17.
17. The invisibility envelops Michael and Umbernacht. And
kind of playing a trust card here because I can't see him. I also step back from the door a bit to let them pass.
And you hear wings beating. And you hear a flurry in front of you as something flies out the door. And Izzy, you feel something move over you.
I felt something move. Is that you?
And that's it.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, ignore that.
As you do this, and this wind whips by the front door, the second is coming down from and kind of peeking out the front, and she's looking out and looking down at you, Izzy, and grabs you and kind of drags you in.
I don't like you. What are you doing? Is my hair white?
Oh, God. You
Are
got,
you all right?
you got your bell rung.
I need a water.
Can you hear me? Can you see me? Listen. She snaps in front of you.
Girl, don't. What?
I'm just checking to make sure you're okay. What the... And she's looking out the doorway, and she sees the blue dragon. And for a moment, Izzy, you're looking up, you're kind of in a daze, and you see the second focusing on something. You see her focusing on the remnants of the shattered and tattered structure that was on top of the blue dragon, and the bodies of the Githyanki around, and she's looking at it for a long time, longer than...
What are you doing? What is it? I know that look.
There's a beat.
You're holding secrets. I can feel it.
She looks back at you. Izzy, I need to talk to you for a minute. I need your help with something. Can you come with me for a moment?
Yes, you can drag me, and I just lift my arms
And
up.
you
so she
lift
can
your
drag
arms
me.
up, and she
Yeah,
grabs
you
and
can drag
drags
me.
you to a side room. Up next is Horace.
Okay, well, I'll say it. Should we all just get out of here?
The worm?
Sweeney, was that part? Oh, wait, I'm not here. Sorry.
Yeah, you've been dragged away.
Yeah, shh. Quiet. Quiet, ghost.
Hold your mama.
Should we just get out of here?
Through the pool?
Yeah.
I don't know why we couldn't. It's the hooks are the problem, but are we good on the hooks? I can't...
What, do we need the worm to get through the pool?
Yeah, I sort of figured we'd take it.
Oh, we just can't jump in alone?
I'd like the worm.
Oh, we need the worm.
I'd like it.
I mean, we go.
Okay, can you help us secure the worm, Umbernacht and Mike Yale?
What are you speaking to? Because
I think
they were turned invisible.
Oh.
And
Is anybody in this place?
You're looking at 100 spectral me's.
Oh. Where did everybody go?
so
Sweeney's?
you say that out loud. Nobody's in here.
Okay, because it smells fucking disgusting.
Why would you say that? That's not very nice to say.
Horace, can you help him, please? Help him find the magic that was inside him the whole time. It's bravery.
All right, I'm going to use my persuasion to find the magic that was inside you the whole time, Umbernacht.
Maybe you're a bard.
Maybe you're a bard.
No.
25.
Maybe Umbernok is a bard.
So the last thing you said to him was maybe you're a bard.
25.
And you did it.
So
Stop. I want to hear him sing.
you hear something. You hear
Beautiful.
no music. You hear like cracking of bones, and you hear like skin stretching and changing.
Gross.
Hot.
And you see between all the Sweeneys,
Nothing,
all the
he's still
clones of
invisible.
Sweeneys, you see them starting to part. And you see the invisibility fade. And standing there is Jeff motherfucking Goldblum.
Oh!
Fuck me up.
And she's not here.
I'm not even here.
Damn
I'm
it.
gonna be so excited.
With like the bones of what are parts of the horse and any of the sinew that was left on it, making like some sort of mandolin guitar style thing that he's holding. Now, it is not an instrument. I want to be clear.
Well,
you make-
anything's an instrument.
Did you make a Buckaroo Banzai character
Maybe I
out
did.
of our Black Dragon?
Maybe I did. Also, do I recognize him as like I've seen
You've
him.
seen him before.
Yeah, in
he
this
looks like the
form.
great play actor Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, but I knew Umbernok could turn into this person.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
told us. You told him when I asked, does he turn
Yeah.
to people?
Yeah. I
You
know,
told
but
me,
I
yeah.
talk shit a lot, so I just want to make sure.
And he
via
walks
the
through
DM.
and walks up to you, Horace.
Yes.
You know, I've had a lot of tough times over the years coming to hang out with your family. And I always felt, I was kind of invited to be mocked, and I know there was part of that. By the way, please imagine that famous play actor Jeff Goldblum, of course we all know, you all three of you
Well,
know.
he has
famous-
to still have the Umbernok voice.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
You know, for years, I always felt that you invited me and mocked me, but I've taken great care of the Kemps. And, if I just think of any other family or silver dragons that could oppress me as nicely as you oppressed me, and invited me to so many parties, I couldn't think of many better. And I've always wanted to be an adventurer with the guitars and the lutes. And he holds up the bones and the sinew. It's not an instrument. It's like barely hanging together. I appreciate you bringing me here, and believing in me. Do you really think I could be a bard? It's like the musicians that goes from town to town and plays the music?
Yeah. I mean, you're fucking naked right now. That's one thing. And most bards use their sex. That's cool.
They use their sex?
Yeah. In my experience. Hey,
Sex appeal on stage.
check this out. I think we're in a hurry.
Hey, check this out. I think I want that embroidered on a pillow. Things you hear during D&D. Hey, check this out.
boy. As he said to a naked man black dragon.
So yes to everything, and we gotta go, and we can figure that out later.
Okay.
And you're welcome, and thank you also.
All right, do you like my mandolin?
Fuck yeah, let's go. We gotta go.
Okay, but am I taking you somewhere?
No, we gotta fight that, and I point towards the doorway, towards the chaos that is through the doorway.
The blue dragon
Yes.
that is it's still pinned between the muscles of the purple
Yes,
worm.
yes.
And this is size category wise. This you would consider an adult blue dragon.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do something crazy. Can I do something crazy? Because
Oh,
I've
now?
probably used most.
Because everything
I know.
before here.
You mean
Everything
here
up to-
inside the Mordenkainen's mansion inside the mouth of a purple worm?
Every season up until this moment has been perfectly sane.
Exactly.
This is the one time I'm gonna do something.
I want to
crazy.
know. I want to know what happens.
What
here.
happens when you deviate from lucidity?
I'm going to take a running jump towards the blue dragon, out the door.
That's not crazy. Yeah, that makes sense.
So what do you say?
Follow me.
So you run out the door and leap, and
And
you,
I can fly.
Yeah, it's all
cinematic.
somewhat for effect.
Somewhat for effect, but I can also fly.
You can also fly. But before your ring activates, you leap, drawing Doris from your sheath, your shield in hand, glinting in the what is now, as the purple worm has opened its mouth again and slammed once more against the field, this jet black pool. The streams of prisms and colors are pooling forth in the bottom of the mouth, and the light is catching off of your platinum and gold like armor. And as you come down, and as your ring begins to activate, you feel your feet land upon black scales as great black wings stretch out from beneath you as Umbernacht rides forth towards the blue dragon.
I'm gonna hug him.
as you land on him, you hug him.
Partly for my own safety and partly out of joy.
Nice.
Nice.
All right.
You should fuck him.
Yeah, oh, we might.
Yay!
Izzy, you're up next.
I actually get a free pass with dudes.
True.
With my wife.
That's true. That's
Especially if they're black dragons.
Especially if they're Jeff
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
Umbernacht has every disease.
Yeah, he definitely does.
I can cure all wounds.
Yeah, but I live with a druid
live with
who
a druid,
can
yeah.
cleanse my
What
penis.
is it this week, Horace?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, Izzy,
Yes.
you come too. You've been pulled into one of the side rooms with the second.
I'm sitting up.
Izzy, listen. I need you to do something for me. I think things are not going as we had planned, and I'm a bit worried about where we might end up.
I think
If
we're
the
doing pretty
group
good.
separates, I need you to be able to find me.
Okay.
Vect cannot get a hold of me. And are you familiar with blood magic?
You know, I've heard that question so many times.
Usually from Izzy.
Usually from crackheads in an alleyway.
Yeah.
Izzy, give me your palm real quick.
Okay. I know where this is going.
You hand her palm. She takes her left hand and her only hand and bites the thumb until she starts bleeding. She takes her finger to your palm and in your own left palm and starts drawing in it in a sigil that you don't recognize.
It's shaped like Garfield.
She's actually speaking
Early Garfield. 70s Garfield.
As she's doing this, she's speaking in abyssal and even angelic, like supernal languages as she's doing this.
Whoa.
Wow.
And as she's speaking, you see like some of the color in her face drain a little bit. As she completes this sigil, which you don't recognize, you've never seen this before on your hand, she kind of collapses a little bit to the floor.
Oh.
That's a very powerful tracking spell. I don't know how. I don't have any of my old magic, so I have to use some of this very old magic. Listen.
You're gonna... Wait a minute. You're leaving us.
No, it's an insurance just in case. Vect cannot know what I know, and Izzy, I'm going to ask you something very important. If there is a moment that I could be taken by Vect and you could stop it, if you could get to me, Izzy, you need to promise me that you'll kill me if that happens.
Kill her now!
It's like in that early commercial for Smash Bros. When it was just like green meadows and hills and like all the characters skipping with one another. It's like you and me, it's me and you. That's me right now, like in my head. I just got a free pass, girl.
Oh, because you've been threatening to eat her.
Yeah.
Honor.
Promising, I'd say.
Promise you, if you fall into the wrong hands, I will make it quick.
No, you won't.
And if you... We're not there. I will. I'll make it quick. Because, yes. It'd be bad for everybody. And I really admire that sacrifice that you're willing to do that. And instead of just, oh, no, I want to live.
Fucking loser.
Yeah.
Losers that want to live.
Well, no, it's just like she would rather die than have her secrets given up. The honor is palpable.
Does it maybe make you not want to kill her?
It's kind of taking the fun out of it.
Catch-22?
It's kind of taking the fun out
When
of
somebody
it. I'm
goes,
not going to lie.
please eat me, you
And
go,
you're like,
I don't want to eat you.
I don't want to eat you now. But I will. I promise. I'm looking at my palm. I promise.
Thank you. And she
Is
slumps.
my hair white?
Your hair? It has some interesting streaks in it.
Cool. My drow's coming through. All right, I'm gonna stand up. All right, let's get out of the bathroom.
Oh, that unlocked some drow.
Our hair. My dad has white hair. I don't have white
All
hair.
drow have white hair.
I know, but I don't. That's why I'm like, when's it coming?
And it just did.
I think it just did a little.
And as you stand up, the second kind of slumps down in one of the side rooms. I assume this is is this like a bathroom?
Yeah.
Presumably.
Yeah, this is kind of like a bathroom.
Wait a minute. So if you're so afraid of Vect, by the way, you look like shit. But if you're so afraid of Vect getting you, I mean, we can hide you as like a tiny bug in a bag that has no oxygen in it. But that's okay because bugs don't always breathe.
Well, I hope it doesn't have to come to that, but...
Would you rather... could we try that versus, like... And then worst case scenario...
Do you need to turn me into a bug?
Yeah, Ant's gonna hold her breath for, like, days. So I'm just saying, like, if we need to hide you, is it okay that we take extreme measures to hide you if there's a threat of you being captured? And if you are captured and taken, I promise.
Okay, yes.
Cool.
If need be, you can... And have my permission to turn me into an ant, was it?
Yes. I need for you to accept that because it'll make my polymorph go so much faster if it's consensual and you want to be.
Oh, consensual polymorph.
Because they need to be
super
willing to turn into that animal. So if we're on that page and you're aware of that, great.
That's some woke ass magic
Yeah.
to ask for consent.
Yeah.
Could it be a beetle?
Beetles, yeah.
Whoa,
Insects,
don't push
yeah.
it.
Insects, yeah. Insects are great, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great.
Thank you.
Great. Just thinking of all the solutions.
I know your friends need you. I'm just going to... I just need a minute. And
Okay.
she's just kind of leaning up against the wall of this bathroom, kind of gripping her left hand tightly. I'll be right out.
Okay.
She probably had wiener schnitzel.
Oh.
So, Izzy, you step out of the bathroom back into the foyer of this mansion. What do you do?
Oh, what was going on out here? What?
Well-
Where are all my friends?
Both
all the
those
Sweeneys.
conversations took about the same amount of time, so we're kind of caught up.
So there's just a bunch of Sweeneys just standing in the foyer.
So the last thing you saw, because let's
Yeah.
just say this is happening in real time, is you just saw Horace leap out of the exit of the mansion, and you see a naked Jeff Goldblum run just beneath him, jumping out the window, not out the window, but right out of the doorway right after him.
That bitch has terrible timing. I just missed something really awesome.
Oh my god, I wish you could see Kelly's face. The thirst is real.
Yeah.
So mad at
You want to
her.
watch me and him have some make
I
love?
still want to kill her now. What? Yes.
Okay.
Rain check, pin check. Yes.
That might happen.
Good. If we make it through this, we all get what we want. And I want that. I've decided.
Granted.
Granted.
Let's remind you, all the other Sweeneys in the mansion are dressed in tuxedos. Just flavor.
So, as this is happening, and you see the last remnants...
The older I get, the thirstier I get. Where's the kitchen?
So, as you say this, we cut back outside as Horace is approaching rapidly towards this blue dragon. And the blue dragon looks to pull itself out of the muscles of this purple worm. And it doesn't. It doesn't. It still is held tight against it.
You ain't going nowhere.
The muscles begin to pull it downward, but the dragon pushes back against it and leans up and looks at you, Horace and Umbernacht, and you see the lightning begin to crack and billow in its throat as it starts to reach the pinnacle of its jaw. And just as the lightning is about to billow out, suddenly, crash, as if a boulder struck its face. You see in a moment the front of the blue dragon's maw just crack to the right and teeth shatter out of its mouth as you see as the blood sprays out of the front maw of the dragon. You see a blood-soaked, what looks like a mace, shatter against the front, and the blood cakes the wings of what must be Michael as he strikes the front of the dragon. And the maw rears back, and a claw comes swinging at Michael.
Hi, I'm Mike Yale.
Wow.
I'm invisible.
Those were all terrible rolls, and one was a 1. So the other claw comes back and misses Michael, and instead digs into the muscles and further traps the dragon into the bottoms of the purple worm. All right.
My Sunday fan is going
Yeah.
off right now.
Up next is Sweeney.
Cool. I don't know.
Where, are you just standing on the porch like, that's pretty cool?
There's a lot to unpack here. I guess I'll just do, I don't have a lot.
I mean, you're
Clap and yeah!
Sweeney,
woo!
you're already 7 out of 7. You might as well just enjoy the show.
I pull up a rocking chair.
Grab some lemonade.
I want to try to figure out if the color pool is being kept from us. Maybe this is just me misunderstanding. Was the color pool hard to get through, or were we caught before we got to it? He slammed against it, right? So there's resistance of the color pool itself.
Yes.
Can I figure out if
through
it's
Do you want to
a-
do an Arcana check?
Yeah, I'm
against
trying
the
to figure out
color
if it's
pool?
an arcane barrier or just the way the pool is.
Ooh, is that a 20?
No, it's a 13, but my Arcana is plus 11, so it's a 24.
So when you're looking at the color pool, which the purple worm has instinctively returned to pushing against it, and you see as you're staring into it and you see the reality cracking around it, you see the color pool starting to shatter and crack towards the center of it. So you see that the purple worm is damaging what must be reality around this thing. Slowly but surely, the purple worm is making an actual impact on this thing. And as you look around, because you're doing an Arcana check,
Yeah.
so again, as I've described before, you're kind of looking for magical intel on what's
Yeah.
happening.
Yeah.
You can see that the jet black color pool is reacting in certain ways, that it is taking this kind of damage.
Or like numbers and equations flying past his
Yes, he's beautiful minding it right now. It's flying past him. You can see the matrix of reality. You're staring at it, and you see the colors splashing beneath and above it.
What are those?
But you also see where the jet black color pool seems to be weakest is in the bottom right-hand corner of the pool, near where the structure of this shattered blue dragon remains.
where its memories of its mother are.
That's where we are always the weakest.
I just need to look up the range.
High
on one
five.
spell.
Five.
High five.
Nicely done, you guys.
Done. So the dragon's dead.
I wouldn't say
It is
that.
it is not dead.
Oh, shattered remains of the blue dragon.
I wouldn't
Sorry.
say
Okay,
that.
I misinterpreted.
The blue dragon is alive.
Yeah.
Not for
It
long.
just got hit real hard in the face.
Not for
A 60-foot radius sphere. That would hit all my buddies down there too, right?
It would definitely hit Michael.
And my axe beak.
It wouldn't hit them if you put it at the back of the dragon, if
Yeah.
that's what you're trying to do.
Can I hit the back of the dragon and also the area where it seems weakest?
No, that's
Okay.
not close enough.
Damn. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I will instead... Oh, wait! Disintegrate is a 6th level spell. Oh. Cool. I'll do that one.
Against the dragon?
No, against the spot where the weakness seems to be. I want to try to loosen it.
This is all happening in your mind, right?
he's just talking to
I'm talking to all the other Sweenies.
Oh!
What do you think we should do?
They're my Watson,
Oh,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
but-
Except they never cast doubt. They're all yes men.
yes, exactly.
Is this like a Doctor Who thing where instead of using your like sonic screwdriver to calculate what you would need to do, you just ask all of your Sweenies to add up all their like to each of them do one math problem to calculate this?
Yeah.
That's great.
Actually, that dragon is the dragon restrained?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
So it would have disadvantage on the dexterity saving throw?
Oh yeah. It's got
the
two
thing.
claws dug deep into the muscles of this
Yeah,
purple worm.
I'll try to kill that dragon some. Yeah.
Okay.
Cast Disintegrate. I take out my lodestone. I say Annihilus. And I fire a green beam from my pointing finger
Dexterity saving throw?
with disadvantage. Yes, please.
So rude to point.
Hasn't been good so far. It remains to be still bad.
Okay,
That's a
cool.
fail for sure. That's a 10. Doubt your spell save check is that low.
Oh, my
At
intelligence.
this level 20?
My intelligence is -5.
Hey, level 20 wizard, is a 10 good enough to pass?
Yeah, you did it.
I failed. I failed magic school.
7, 8, 9, 10. All right, 35. 75 force damage against the dragon.
Damn.
My goodness. That is a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Wow. Okay, well then, a green beam rips out of your hand?
My
Wait, you have a-
finger.
yeah,
His
your
pointer
finger.
finger.
Yeah,
Because
your
I have
pointer finger.
I have the lodestone in one hand and I'm pointing my finger with the other.
And
Lodestones are old-fashioned magnets.
And the beam rips through the air and basically incinerates part of the blue dragon's left wing, as if it like cuts across it like a hot knife through butter, just singes off the top part of the blue dragon's wing.
Does the rest of the wing just turn to ash essentially?
The top part of it. The
Yeah.
bottom, definitely, you still see the bone stretching out from the bottoms of the wing that's still left alive on the left-hand side.
Also good.
All right, up next is... Nope, they're all dead. Oh, you know what's up next? Umbernock's up next.
Oh.
So Umbernock, with Horace on his back, basically rides in on the blue dragon, which is now very distracted. Umbernock's wings extend out to slow it down, and its claws dig into the blue dragon. Do-do-do. 2 claws. Both
Does
hit.
he have advantage because he's restrained?
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Red for that. Those are both better. Both of them hit. That's about 40 damage. My goodness. So the claws dig into the blue dragon and just scrape against the scales, dealing 40 piercing damage into its body. The adult blue dragon rears back, roaring as it has this now black dragon essentially implanted itself into its breastplate on its front, with Horace on its back. And Horace, you're up next.
As it rears back, it shows me a nice view of its neck. And I'm going to go for a Decapotron.
Now, as you pull Doris out of its sheath,
Yeah. Super slow, super sensual.
you see that the blade is radiating in platinum light.
Wow.
You've never seen this before when you've drawn Doris.
Well, I've dreamed of it.
You've dreamed of it.
I've seen it in my dreams.
And you see as you pull it out, the face of that platinum dragon again for a moment on the edge of its blade. Let me know if you roll any crits.
Okay.
And what would be a fighter's natural crits.
So
Okay.
18 to 20.
Oh, yeah. 18. Yeah.
For the purposes of this fight...
All crits.
Oh,
Actually, funny enough, 1, 2, 3 crits.
Are
you
you
serious?
Are you shitting me?
We gotta get a photo of that shit. No, you're right. That's an 18.
Yeah. Oh, no. That's a 13.
Oh.
Sadly, that's a 13.
But still,
you still rolled 2 crits.
Yeah.
two
2
natural
crits.
20s.
Yeah.
As I just
Two nat-
described that your sword was
2 nat
platinum.
20s.
I'm that reaction right now of Rihanna when she's just like, with her nails, like, ah.
Yep.
That's my face right now. I'm just like, oh,
Yep.
really? Huh. I'm definitely pulling up a rocking chair on the porch. I ain't doing shit. Just gonna watch and fan. I'm healing words on myself.
Get wet, world, because we're about to kill a dragon.
Call it the old freshman hickey.
So you didn't realize it, but you felt it when you drew Doris in this moment, when you saw the dragon for a moment on Doris's blade. And you went to swing your platinum glowing sword up at this dragon, and for a moment, it felt as if you held swords of legend. Swords once known as Vorpal's swords.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Swords that could cut the heads of any fell beast and terrible thing out there. And you swing, and the blade itself glows wider and lighter, and the platinum extends farther than you could have ever imagined, and extends to the width of the blue dragon's neck, and in one swing, you cut its head off.
Wow. So as the blood is shooting out of the stump,
Just all on you.
me and Umbernock's eyes meet,
Yes.
and it's like, never seen you looking so lovely as you did tonight.
All in slow motion as the blood just drapes both
As
of
it-
you.
Are we in like one of my dreams right now?
Please never wake up.
Shit.
Never wake up.
I can't believe you rolled it.
I'm gonna faint. I'm just.
2 natural
2
20s,
natural
by the way.
20s.
Yeah. I thought it was gonna be 3.
You have advantage.
I called
so-
that. I made that decision before you rolled, too. I said, let me know if you roll any crits, and then you proceeded to roll 2 natural 20s.
That was remarkable.
So, you cut this thing's head right off. and it slumps down into the muscle of the purple worm, and you just see its body being dragged further and further down into the gullet of this beast.
Wow.
Nicely done. As that happens, you see the reality of this color pool begin to break and shatter more and more, and you see the color start to fade, and then in one bright moment, explosion. White and wind blows past all of you. You see the rims of the purple worm itself start to glow and pulse in rainbow colors, and then everything envelops you in white. In a moment, the first thing you taste is charcoal, is ash. You feel wind blowing against you as if snow was falling on you, but it's not cold. It's the taste. It's charcoaly in your mouth. You close your mouth and you look ahead, and the light begins to pour in front of you. The wind is whipping faster now as the light begins to fade, and before you, you see a plain of never-ending white landscape. To the left and to the right, far out ahead at different paces from one another, you see white towers. Atop the towers, you see great, glowing, metallic orbs pulsing with an energy off of each of them, with etchings in their bodies and structure. You see ash pooling into the mouth of the purple worm, and as it does, with every place the ash touches, you see that rainbow color begin to fade on the purple worm. You see no color replace anywhere it touches. As you are standing there, Horace, with your sword still in hand, you see that ash begin to touch Doris's blade, and you see the color of that platinum begin to dull and fade a bit. In fact, you see the whole colors of Doris as a whole, the golds and the bronzes, begin to mute a little bit as this ash fills the mouth of this purple worm. As it starts touching Mordenkainen's mansion, it is as if the ash itself is like acid and is beginning to melt away the mansion itself. The structure of it begins to break and collapse beneath as the ash pools in like snow into the mouth of the purple worm, and in a moment, the purple worm is not floating or flying, it is falling. It is falling faster and faster towards that white, endless landscape, and it collapses. End of adventure.